Yo, 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 what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are going to be showing you how to download Call of Dragons while it's still in beta using an emulator, which essentially is a application that you download and install on your computer/desktop or laptop. So for those of you that have not been able to play yet because it is region locked, I'm going to show you step-by-step instructions on how to download it and then an expanded step in the event that the first one does not work. So strap in, get ready, and as always, before we get started, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you sub, like, ring the notification bell, and of course, if you want to join and be a part of our conversation, hit up the Discord. You can find a link to that in the pinned comment description right down below. Casual mode, got to get some water. Very first thing, you got to download the emulator, and I'm going to have steps as well in the description down below. So first thing, we download the emulator. I like to use LD Player. There's a lot of emulators out there. I've tried BlueStacks, Nox, the other LD variant, Mimu, Mumu. Those are just some of the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I like emulators because I think each one has its own purpose. I personally have been liking LD Player using for Kingdom Builders. It really hasn't done me wrong. I'm not sponsored by them or anything as well, but I have been enjoying it because for whatever reason I feel like I'm getting a little bit lower CPU usage out of it as I've tested some. So I download LD Player 9, let that install, load it up. It should come up to the point of where you kind of have something like this. Yours might be wider or more landscape. Mine's portrait. We'll get into settings as well later. Then, after you have it downloaded, you then go about installing an APK. You have to search for that. You type in Call of Dragons APK on Google. Pretty simple. I use APK Combo. They've been good. You can also use APK Pure if it's on there. These are just hosting sites. That's all it is, right? What an APK file is it's the raw game file, right? So think of what you're downloading when you go on your Play Store. That's what it is, right? The developer uploads a file, whether it be the APK or other, and you're downloading it to install it. The only difference is that doing it this way is just kind of the manual way to do it. So this you can see is 1.07. It got updated recently. So you can see here, right, September 19th. So this was, at least as of recording, 8 days ago when they uploaded this. So you're going to click this download and install. I'll even show you that I've already done it on mine, right? And I actually just did this today, 1.07. You can see that there. So you install it, or you download it, and then you go to your LD player. This could already be popped out, but if it's not, it'll be top right with the double arrows. You'll then go here to where it says APK install. You'll double click that, and it'll automatically install for you and most likely show up like this with the same avatar thumbnail. Afterwards, go ahead and click on this to see if the game will open. I'm hoping that it does. When I tested this out, I was not using a VPN, and it automatically loaded for me. So that is my recommendation. Try going and doing that first. If it works, that basically totals 4 steps. You download and install the emulator, you download the APK and install it, and then you click to open. All right, so 3 to 4 steps right there. Now, if this does not work for you, this is where we'll get into the advanced steps. So advanced steps would be you downloading TunnelBear or any VPN of your choice, just basically one that you can connect to Canada with. So you go on here, you'll type in TunnelBear, you'll update or install this. After you do that, then you'll go, here we go, home, and you have it installed. You will open TunnelBear, right? I'm just going to give you an example on how this looks. So you can see here where it says disconnected. Canada's right here. I would click on Canada. I let it connect. Once this shows it's connected and the little bear guy has walked over there, I will then go to my Play Store, and you can do it from your Play, which is usually the easiest, right? I'll go here. This is just one of my accounts, one of my Ghost Extra accounts. You'll essentially log out and then create a new account is what you're going to do. The reason why you do this is because after you've connected to Canada and you create a new account, it'll read that new account as being from that region. Canada is one of the eligible regions that is playing, or that you're able to download and play from their Play Store with Brawl Stars. I assume you're not with, even though I did it with Brawl Stars, but with Call of Dragons. So after you do that and you create the account, then you can go ahead and try to play the game, or you can also try searching it in the Play Store to download. But my best first action there would be just to try and reopen the game first. And one of those two things should work for you. I hope that the first option will work, because I can tell you it ended up working for me, where I was not using a VPN and I was still able to pull the game up after installing it. So I hope that it'll end up working for you. That is it for me. Actually, sorry, the very last thing is, let me go over settings, right? Anyone who's interested in settings, you can enjoy this last one. This is what I run for my settings. So if I want to play full mode, I'll just run 1080 1920. I'll do 4 cores because it's recommended, and then I'll do 4096. I have found great settings. I haven't had any drops or any stalls or crashes. And then let me see if I run anything else. Game settings, I run 60 FPS. This is what I'm running for any of my advanced options. Most of these things really are default. I probably could run 1080p if I really wanted to, or go up, but again, the quality is good for me and I feel pretty good overall about it. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can look at this. This is just kind of how I have some of my setup, but for the most part, really the advanced portion is the most important. So yeah, that pretty much covers it. I hope that many, many, many of you are able to download and install and play Call of Dragons, because the game is extremely fun. I've been having a blast, and if this helps however many people be able to get in and play, I'll take that as a W. With that being said, if you guys have any other workarounds or things that you have done, if you're able to get in and play because of this, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will maybe see you guys in game. That's it for me, as always. Until next time.